So think about E here. We've got a root sign, a surd on this side. No root on this, no square root on this side. So maybe we should square both sides here. So you want to get rid of this first square root. There's one inside here. We don't have to worry about that yet. But let's square that side and square that side there. So your squaring will cancel the square root, as it always does. So we have 4 plus 9 root x equals 49. Move your 4 first, right? So bring your 4 to the other side. 9 root x equals 45. You've got a 9 to get rid of, so divide both sides by 9. So we can cancel off the 9 or just drop it down. So root x equals 5. So x must be what then? Square both sides, if you like. So we can square this side, square this side. Root x squared is x. 5 squared is 25. Like that, 25 for that one. But notice on F here, you have a cube root now, not a cube and not a square root. So for this one here, you've got a cube root. And to cancel a cube root, you would cube both sides. So do that. So cube your cube root. So let's have a look. So you cube the cube root. So x squared plus 23 is 27, right? So x squared is 4. But remember, when you're squaring, you can get 2 roots, not just, so square root both sides, but this will be plus or minus. So x is plus or minus 2, because minus 2 squared is 4, but 2 squared is also 4. So if you square root 4, you should get plus or minus 2 for the roots here. Let's look at H. Looks pretty bad. What do you think you're going to do here? What if you square both sides? There's a couple of ways to do it, but what I did, we got to get this down a little bit more. You've got 2 roots here. You don't want 2 roots. Okay, so let's square both sides like that. Okay, so this is similar to what you saw in the last homework sheet. So we can use our a plus b squared rule here to expand it. A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So use that rule to expand this bit here. And on this side, you'll have 16. So a squared plus 2ab. So in this case, this is a. So when you square that, the root sign would be gone, wouldn't it? So that would be 5x minus 1 plus 2ab. So 5x minus 1 times x plus 3. So this is your 2ab plus b squared. So when you square that square root, you'll just have x plus 3 equals 16 on that side. I kept this on the left side. So 2. Now, if you put that together, if you're multiplying 2 surds, remember, we can join these together. So that's 5x minus 1 times x plus 3, like that. So, and then I bring the other stuff to the other side. So this and this bit, I put over to this side here. So I'm isolating my root sign. So we're going to have minus 5x plus 1 minus x minus 3 plus 16. So I took the blue bits and put them onto the other side and I changed the signs, that's all. You see, this is a really nasty question, but it's something you do see in some books. This one, I just left it as, I'll just leave it in brackets for now. 5x minus 1, x plus 3. You can copy along with me, or you'll need to watch the video later. So 5x minus x, that's going to be minus 6x. And I've got 16 plus 1, 17. Minus 3, that's 14. So I'm going to make this 14 minus 6x. I like the number in front. Like that. So it's looking better because now we only have 1/3. We have one radical on this side. Okay, so at this point, I would divide by the 2 to get rid of this 2 here. Don't try to put that inside. Like that. So this one will cancel. Okay, it's all just straightforward algebraic methods, so nothing new that you haven't learned here before. So then you'll get a root. Well, let's cancel out this square root sign. So if we square both sides, like that, okay? So this square will cancel my square root sign. So on the left side, you'll have 5x minus 1, x plus 3 is the square of this. But before we square that, I can see I can simplify here, can't I? I can simplify that to 7 minus 3x squared, like that. So I just cancelled the 2 into the 14 and the 7, simplify that way. So 7 minus 3x all squared. So now you see you've got you're going to have a quadratic, but this all has to be expanded out. So instead of me doing all of that, I can get you down to the bottom, which is 4x squared minus 56x plus 52 equals 0. You can factorize out the 4 here. X squared minus 14x plus 13 equals 0. And I'll end up with 4x minus 1, x minus 13 equals 0. So you see here, there are 2 possible answers, 1 and 13. But when you do this, you need to go back and check what you've got and check that they actually work in your question. So you'll need to go back and put them in here. Let me see. You've got to put them back into here and check them. Let's have a quick look. So we've got x equals 1 and 13. So just check these work, and you should get 4 on this side. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. So that's something for you to check.